Hello and welcome to NSK's PV Power Hour, brought to you by NSKcotton.com. My name is Yoshi. This is for August 20th, 2016, and joined by Charlie Draco Cotton as always.
Yo.
What's up?
Not much. New setup this
New
week.
setup. Yep.
New mic.
Sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know.
Your voice sounds super silky.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Good.
And that other voice you heard is Chase. He's back in Florida.
Yo, what up? I'm back.
You back? You gonna make Miami your...
No.
Yep.
No, I'm just
Yep.
back due to popular demand. You know, everyone missed me, and
Let Chase know how much you missed him by commenting in the podcast.
no one's gonna write any comments.
Rip.
Don't tell them
We
to do
fucking
that.
lost. We
Ah.
fucking lost. Okay, before we start crying, we're gonna start it off with Ciao Bella Cinquetti.
What the fuck?
It's Italiano.
What does it mean in Italian?
We've been around forever and no one knows us.
Pretty much.
Okay, that sounds about right.
It's goodbye. Ciao would be goodbye.
Right.
Bella's pretty.
Is it? I was thinking
think
Bella was either that or girl, woman.
Those both make sense, yeah.
Cinquetti, I have no freaking clue.
Yeah.
Sounds like a baguette or something.
That's French. Fuck.
So
Yeah, I know it is.
Cinquetti is a family name according to Google.
yeah.
So
Okay.
it doesn't really have a meaning, I guess. It's not a word.
So Ciao Bella Cinquetti were also known previously as the Possible.
The possible.
If you
Possible.
If you ever
Possible.
remember if you remember
Yeah.
this group of girls,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
remember
funny.
Robin.
yeah.
It's funny how we didn't talk about them when they were the possible, but
That's
after
because
they
they never
became-
released any PVs.
Oh, really? Is that why?
I mean, the last PV I remember was like 3 years ago, or
No.
4.
I just don't ever remember seeing a PV by them. But I'm pretty sure they exist.
There were a couple while they were still under TNX, yeah, Hello Project, but after
Right.
that, yeah, once they split off to TNX, they just kind of disappeared from
Yeah,
PVs and stuff. Lives they still did, but
that's weird. So I can tell they've been around forever because, you know, this is a very not like
risque.
yeah, it's not like mature as in like pornographic, but like it's very suggestive. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, you know, grindy butt moves and, you know, rubbing on shit, and one of the moves looks like they're wiping their ass,
That's
So-
my favorite move.
and also like, hey, I have an itch down here, so I'm gonna do one of these fidgety moves. Like they do that, so
and a really really nice car.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, and they also do this move where they're like, like they're like flicking their nipples, like up, like it's fucking. The choreography is fucking very very sexual.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm interpreting it that way, but like when they're like in Corvettes and like propped up on a Corvette, all sexy like.
And they're sticking their ass out and slowly running their hand up it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's very very sexual.
I mean, yeah.
That's what it is. It is what it is. But I don't feel uncomfortable because they're not, you know, 10-year-old girls, thankfully.
No, they're. I'd say at least 25.
Yeah, thank God. So the last time we talked about Ciao Bella Cinquetti, we talked about 2 of their songs. I don't remember the titles, but I do remember being very meh about
Lackluster?
it. Yeah. But this song is actually pretty good.
Yeah, they seem to be giving a lot of homage to their Hello Project roots, but
Yeah, for sure.
copying Sunku.
This song sounds hella Tsunku, and I double checked, but it's not him. But this song is like someone tried to write a Tsunku song.
It
has
sounds a lot like Kilo 6 or whatever the hell that group was, the shuffle unit that one year. Kilo Boom Boom was the song, I believe. Or Kilo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yellow.
a bit. Yeah, it's just got that like retro-ish disco thing, and then it's got like the low male vocals during the chorus, and it's like, really?
Tsunku.
Like, you can't do that. Tsunku did that kind of thing.
I mean, the instrumentals, the way the vocals are presented, it sounds hella Tsunku. So they clearly took inspirations from him, which is not a bad thing. But I think they put enough of their own spin on it so it doesn't sound totally Tsunku. Because these days, man, I am like, okay, Tsunku doesn't really work for Hello Project anymore, but god damn it, his songs are still coming up.
They still got like a decade worth of his stuff in the banks that they can just pull out.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one of the Tsubaki Factory songs is written by him.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So that's the first impression I got. I think the chorus is super catchy. With the nipple flicking, it's like perfect. Oh, I don't think I mentioned the song title. It's Boom Boom Boom. Jirashchauzo, Aserashchauzo.
Yeah. Yeah, chorus is really great. It's really catchy. I just can't stop thinking about how this would sound if Morning Musume sang it, because it would sound exactly like no different at all.
Yeah.
It's just Suku's haunting me from other groups, dude. From like completely like across record labels.
Yeah.
It's just can't get it out.
It's just I don't know. I don't really miss Tsunku's music yet. Maybe give it a couple more years, but you know, the fact that we still keep seeing Tsunku's music coming up through, you know, Hello Project, it seems like he's still here, you know.
Yeah. I mean, this is like one like if this was written by him, I would say this is one like the better ones.
Recently, yeah.
It's like on the good spectrum, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not on like the crapshoot spectrum.
Yeah, I think the song's really catchy. PV, Warehouse, typical Warehouse.
Lens flares.
Cinquetti style. Pretty sure their last two PVs were like this. Probably the same Warehouse. But this time they have a sexy car. It's a Corvette. It's yellow. It's hot. And they're wearing skirts and shit.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure Michael Bay directed part of this PV because there's a lot of lens flaring.
Yeah, it
sort of
just
deal.
looks like someone took Michael Bay's lens flares and put them on their fingers and just swiped it across the screen. It's just like streaks and streaks just like coming out from left to right, right to left.
Looks like light is like a physical object in this PV.
Like you could grab it.
There's so much of it too.
Yeah. They had obviously spent all the budget on the car because they couldn't even afford the gas so they could drive it.
It's probably producer San's. Corvette.
Yeah.
He's just like, if you scratch this shit, you guys are not getting paid for 2 weeks. Swear. And then they're just like, alright, so let's take all the gas out so we can't drive it. They do like rushing lights past them though to make it look like they are driving, you know, like you're passing like street lamps.
I think that's why those
above
lights exist, yeah.
Yeah.
Light effects.
And it looks really lame because you could obviously tell.
You can just see the concrete wall behind them.
Well, their hair's not moving and the top's down.
They weren't allowed to take that car for a spin, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
It's a pity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not overly impressed with the PV, but I enjoy the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Song was definitely the best part of this package.
Anything else?
No.
Sounds like a no.
No.
Chase.
All right, let's get this stuff a rating. I'll give this song a 78 out of 100. That was very good, even though it sounds like it was made by Sunku. And I'll give this PV a 61 out of 100.
I'll give the PV like a 50. It's whatever. There's nothing really good or bad about it. The song I'll give a 76. I enjoyed it. It's probably one of the more enjoyable songs tonight.
Yeah. I agree.
There's some foreshadowing for you.
PV, I'll give 50. Yeah, it's not good. It's boring as shit. Song 78. I think it's really good. It's catchy. It's not incredible. I don't think it has all that much replay value, and the vocals aren't recorded like great, so they sound a little weak at points. So gotta deduct a little off of that, I think, because it was noticeable. So yeah, that's Ciao Bella Cinquetti. Boom boom boom. Jedas Chauzo. Asedas Chauzo. Next up, this song and title or in the group is easier to say. Tokyo Cute Cute. Somebody Cute Cute. Is everyone ready for some disgusting bikinis?
Not really.
So,
It's not summer anymore, man. You
I
can't
know,
have bikinis anymore.
It's, like, kind of late for summer songs.
Yeah.
still
no,
summer
maybe-
here.
Yeah, for Draco, it's always bikini season, man.
No.
Yeah, I mean, the sandy beaches of Wyoming. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Sure.
So this is another one of those summer songs, towel waving, with that very particular beat that Japan loves using for summer songs, and only summer songs. God, this must be like the 10th summer song that I've heard by an auto group that used the same beat. Like, fucking, come on. It's
Yeah.
lazy. It's fucking lazy.
So, where's the samba?
I think the beat is sort of samba.
I was
That's about
promised the Samba de Cute Cute.
it. They say samba the cute cute, so you got samba the cute cute.
There's no Samba here.
No, not really.
No. There's like a little bit of drumming and a little bit of whistle blowing, and that's it.
Yeah, it's samba, I guess.
The rest of it's all synth.
They have like every element of a summer PV that you need. It's like, you know, like they got that nice ocean background, the spinning towel. They got the towel spinning. They're wearing bikinis. They're on a beach. They're on a boat.
They got pizza.
Yeah, they got pizza. They got
That
red
doesn't
solo
mean
cups.
summer.
They got red solo cups filled with jungle juice. They got everything going. This is super summer,
God,
and it's August, man.
I don't like. This is why I don't like bikini PVs.
Why?
I don't feel intrigued by it. I don't sit here going like, oh, they're in bikinis, so I'm like fucking like hype.
Maybe it's because you're numb to it.
I guess I am. I'm just like so
It's 'cause-
desensitized.
After watching AKB for like how many plus years,
Yeah.
it's
5
like,
years.
oh great, another bikini PV, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Yoshi. I never really got the bikini PV thing.
You know what? You know what a big major thing is, because that I don't understand is the design of the bathing suits. I think they're fucking terrible in Japan. Just terrible.
You don't like the little frillies?
It looks stupid. That's the stuff that like David Lau likes.
It's all right. I'll
He
give
loves that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a more demure like design than, you know, just having like a low cut bikini, I guess. But
No, yeah, it's like they're trying to be not as scantily clad.
you're already wearing a bikini.
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. It's like a fucking hypochondria.
Yeah. Like at least it's
Come on, no one's gonna say I just said hypochondria.
Is that the correct word? I wasn't even thinking
No.
about that.
No.
It's
It's a
I mixed up the word hypochondriac and mitochondria.
why?
I don't know.
I was
I'm just
thinking,
so
like,
disturbed.
I was thinking like hypocrite or something. Hypocrite.
Yeah, well, at least it looks warm outside. Otherwise, in those outfits, they'd be catching hypothermia.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just... You know what's pissing me off right now? More so than the PV, is this goddamn song.
This song is just. It's really basic and it's not that good.
It's like there's nothing wrong with it, right? There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just as a package, it's just so bubblegum, so sugary, sweet, in that basic, standard, safe route that I'm just like, I want to just ring the neck, choke
Needs
everyone
more
out.
samba.
Yeah,
God.
there wasn't enough samba in my Samba de Cute Cute. This is more like
And then they do the
traditional
aloha.
Japanese idol.
Aloha.
Yeah.
Remember that song we talked about last week? Was it Lovely Doll, Draco, last week? Another standard summer song.
Yeah.
This is how I'm feeling right now. The same thing. I'm just like, oh,
I think Lovely Dolls was better.
it was better. But this is not bad or anything. It's just like irritatingly like positive and sugary and the most. Oh,
This is like taking Lovely Doll and that other Samba song, whatever it was. What was it? Samba something Gennaro.
somebody
And
yeah,
combining them
somebody-
together and then sucking the samba out of it.
Yeah.
Because that one had more samba in it.
No, this is like Japanese pop summer song. Like it's as standard as it gets.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting emotional right now. I just like this song is just triggering me.
Don't cry, Yoshi. It's okay.
I'm so triggered right now.
We'll bring you back to your idol safe spot.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna return tonight because the rest of the lineup is not looking too hot from my point of view.
Think of your happy place. I'm just still like okay, so I get like I'm the biggest accuser of like generic like idol music and stuff, but I still don't get why this song has like a 60% dislike ratio. You know, like despite all of its faults, like I don't think it's that bad. You know,
60%.
I swear to God, it's not me.
This has 100 thumbs up and 123 down.
yeah, 60%. That's about
That's-
6.
Yeah, I
like-
guess.
Yeah. It's like I don't know. It has 31,000 views, and then like it has this massive dislike ratio. So I'm just like, maybe it was like promoted on like
That's
a site or something, and everyone
Yeah,
just
that's
like
the
hated
crazy
it.
part, right? Like it's 31,000 views, which you would never expect from a group like this. Like unless they're big. I didn't know. I've never even heard of Tokyo QQ before this, so. I don't-
Unless it's one of them like collab units where they're pulling in members from other groups or
Could
something.
be, yeah.
That doesn't explain the dislikes. You think that they team up together to like support them then or something? Excuse me. Yeah, I have no idea, but I definitely don't think it's warranted all these down or these dislikes.
I think it. Like, I don't hate this song, but like those dislikes kind of validate my like extreme stance, like on how irritated I am about the song. Like, there's just something about this song that I just want to punch the fuck out of, and I don't hate it or anything. It's just something just fucking. I just want to punch it.
Stop being so triggered, Joshi. It's
I'm
okay.
so triggered.
All right, you wanna. Oh, PV.
Boat.
It was
Japan filter.
pretty-ish. The color was really weird. It went from like the normal-ish looking outdoor shots to these like boat shots where everything's suddenly really yellow.
Yeah, they use
And
a
it-
filter on it.
Yeah.
It's like we're watching it through a TV. Like,
It's a bit
not a
jarring.
modern TV. Either.
It's like Super 8 film or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's God, but the entire PV's essentially faded. Like, someone poured bleach on it.
Oh yeah, it's got Japan filter on it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And they couldn't find a white beach, so they had to use a grassy area.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, they had a gray beach that they did some shots, but they were all waist up, so you could barely see the sand because it wasn't
Yeah.
very picturesque.
No.
Yeah.
That is typical Japan sand.
Yeah, you gotta fly it to Guam or something for that good shit.
Yeah, Okinawa, Guam. Yeah.
That's like our sand here. Brown.
Your sand is dirt.
Yeah, it's essentially
No,
dirt.
we have sand. It's just brown.
Yeah, but you don't go. You don't like set up like a beach umbrella and set down a towel and start sunbathing on it though.
No.
Probably not the best idea.
Anything else?
Not really.
No.
Chase.
Huh. I'll give the song a. I'll give it a 69. I didn't think it was that bad. I actually somewhat enjoyed it. Maybe that's because I haven't heard a Summer Idol song in a while, so maybe I've been spared.
That's because you haven't heard Eli Summer and Cheetah Summer yet.
Yeah, that's probably why. It'd probably be a lot lower if it was. And yeah, so I'll give the song a 69 and I'll give the PV a 59. Didn't quite do it for me.
I'm gonna give the song a 58. It's just... yeah, they say samba in the name. Okay, I expect a little more samba than what lousy amount they put in it.
You mean 0%?
They
Draco's
had...
triggered by the title. You're
Yes, I
misled.
am.
Don't play with his emotions, okay?
Freaking bait and switch.
Yeah.
They had whistles and they had drums, and that's... whatever.
What song doesn't have drums, though?
Yeah, it's the style, the tempo, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's boring. I will forget this 5 minutes later.
I
What
will
song?
never forget this.
What song did I just rate? I don't even remember.
The PV I'll give like a 60. It's alright, but it's pretty boring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm giving the PV a 60 as well. Japan filter. This is like the most like notorious use of like Japan filter I've seen in a long time.
It wouldn't be bad if it was like constant, like across the whole video, but it's like
It just looks flat. Like when you take the colors away like that, it just looks flat. Nothing's popping.
yeah.
It's sunny. It's a sunny day out. Like it looks like they're in a cloud, like Cloud City, in Star Wars, some shit. References. Song-
Buzzwords.
yeah. Life hack.
Number 6 will shock you. All right.
42.
BuzzFeed.
Gawker.
Gawker. Nice. Song I'm gonna give a 55.
Nice.
I'm sure it's like a 65 in normal cases, but I'm just like so triggered right now. I'm so triggered.
Sorry for you that you are triggered.
Thank you. So I gotta calm down. So to calm down, we gotta listen to LINKSTAR's Twinkling. You guys like your American teen pop song, bro?
Can't say I really do.
What? You don't like Carly Rae Jepsen?
No, that's why I listen to Japanese teen pop.
What? You don't like Selena Gomez?
No. I'm a big proponent of the Jonas Brothers.
Damn. What's
So
that one song they have?
come kiss me, girl.
Baby, baby,
That's
baby.
not Jonas
whoa.
Brothers.
That's Justin Bieber, is it?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh god, I can't believe I knew that.
So this is
Draco is the idol master.
you know everything about idols, including American ones
Yeah. Not freaking hard.
or Canadian
Canadian idols.
Canadian idols.
Besides,
It's basically
he's a YouTube star, not an idol.
That's true.
basically the only Canadian idols are Ali and Sally and Justin Bieber.
Don't forget Drake.
Oh yeah, Drake. Drake's my favorite. He's my Oshi in the hip hop industry. He's actually not. I don't know any Drake songs.
I know when that hotline bling. All right,
Okay,
so
never mind.
before-
I do know Drake songs. All right,
before
anyway.
we blink too far away from this. This is very, like I said, very Western American teen poppy sounding to me.
It's still got that
Electro-
Japanese flair on it,
Yeah.
though.
It sounds like that Link song from earlier this year called Supreme. It's got that very electro pop influence.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like some Japanese producer listened to an American pop song and was like, "We should do this too," and so
Oh,
they tried to like
we must.
recreate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I thought like LINKSTAR's, like the previous song I heard from LINKSTAR's is LINKSTAR. It's a self-titled song, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
from last year, and that had like this like pop rock sound that I really dug. It sounded like a toned down emotional paspo, which I really enjoyed. Like one of my favorite songs from last year. Didn't quite make my top 10, but like top 15.
Yeah, it was a good song.
I really enjoy that song. So I was hoping for a little bit more punch than this. But this is okay. Like, okay.
It's decent. I could listen to this a couple times.
Yeah. Like, it's not super catchy, but the hook is there, sorta, so that's cool. I guess.
I disagree about that. I mean, I caught myself listening to this one quite a bit more than any of the rest of them tonight.
I mean, this is probably the best in terms of just quality. Probably the best.
Mm-hmm. That's what you think?
Yeah.
In terms of whole package?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, just like, I'm not saying it's like creative or innovative or anything. It's just in terms of like, this is a decent song and this is a decent PV.
And there's
Except for the Japan
consistency.
filter.
And there's consistency.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I feel like all the other stuff that we're gonna talk about tonight is gonna have a flaw somewhere with the song or the PV. This PV, you know, Japan filter's there, but like it's not as apparent as Tokyo Cute, or it doesn't look as
Yeah.
obvious to me.
I don't know. It's pretty obvious.
It is, but it's not as bad. To me, it doesn't come off as bad as Tokyo Cute.
I think it's more, like you said, consistency. They're not switching filters between scenes.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
So-
it's throughout. It looks the same.
I don't know. I found this song to be probably the catchiest of the night. I've enjoyed this song. It is. I mean, it's not original or anything. It's still a pretty safe idol song, but I've enjoyed this one.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think it's above. I think it's about average. Actually, I don't want to say above average, but
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't skip
I
it.
don't think it's the best song of the night, but I
No.
definitely think it's better than most of the other ones
Yeah.
that we've heard so far.
And even the PV, I think, is a little better. I mean, all the PVs tonight basically have the same thing in common. They're all basically dance shot versions.
Yeah, and I like the way it's shot here. You know, it focuses a lot on the members. It's not.
It's super faded.
Yeah, I mean, it's Japan filter. What do you expect?
Yeah.
But I think it's shot well. It's very member focused, so you get an idea of what each member looks like, which is totally awesome. I love
Yep.
PVs like that where, you know, it's not just one member and friends. You know, like we make fun of like Mayu and friends and Momoka and friends and stuff like that. This is not the case. You see all the members, and you see them in like, you know, double shots or single
Various
shots
settings.
or triple shots.
And
But
if you
it's-
want to know more about the members, you can go check our website for their interview.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true. Yeah, David got in touch with their management and did a whole thing over interviews. You can find out like what Pokemon they're into and where they're from. You can they talk about where they're from and stuff. So it's interesting. Um, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about their outfits, like making sense with the PV. The varsity jacket with the cheerleader top skirt, you know?
I mean, it doesn't fit. The theme is not constant, especially when they switch back to like the casual wear.
Yeah, like it's so like super noticeable. Like I think it makes sense with the song, but like when it's shot in like this casual, like really nice looking house, I would say it doesn't really make sense with it.
They're on like a baseball diamond or like a football field or
Yeah.
something, you know.
It would
This
totally
be
make sense. Yeah,
be perfect, but
absolutely.
they're not.
But then again, I don't hate it. It just looks out of place.
Yeah, it's just kind of jolting at
I like the
first.
socks. You know, like it's like tube socks. It goes like knee high, not past the knee, but it goes up to the knee, and it's got stripes on it. I like that. I like the touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just like everything about it visually, for the most part. But yeah, Japan filter.
Japan
you.
filter, why you do this to me?
Fuck you, Japan filter.
Yeah.
That's keeping me from like really enjoying this PV because I like the song, and I like the way the PV shot. But like, I have no like desire to watch the PV ever again because it's just so faded.
Every time there's light behind them, it just fades their faces out, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Like,
there's
all the indoor window shots are a big culprit, especially.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
the worst
really
part.
hard to see them in those shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably my least favorite part of this entire package was when they're sitting up against the window. It's like there's this white haze just descending over their face, and it's like, cool, I can't see you guys.
You sort of wonder if they're stuck in like smog or something.
Yeah.
Maybe they're vaping it up in there, dude. Off camera.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. You think we're ready to rate?
Yeah, I think so. Go ahead and score it.
All right. I'll give this song a 71 out of 100. It's pretty good. Pretty decently solid production. Nothing stand out. It's very safe. Safe electro-ish pop. Get the PV a 71 as well. I think it was the best shot PV so far tonight.
I'm going to give this song a 78. I really enjoyed this song. The PV I'm going to give a 70. The Japan filter kind of kills it. Otherwise, it'd probably be a 78 as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shot of a member wearing regular street clothes, and they have like cupcakes on the collar. It's like a patch, and then next to the patch of the cupcake, it says "When a cigarette falls."
Well, all right.
Vape Nash.
Hell yeah.
It's really just jarring. I don't know what I just saw. I'll give the PV a 68. Not for the Japan filter, probably giving it like a 78, 80. I think it's really shot well, but the Japan filter kills it. The song, I'll give a 76. I think it's slightly above average. So that's LINKSTAR's Twinklin'. Now we are twinkling into Palet because we're going over the rainbows and more colors. Hopefully we'll see some colors, unlike the previous two PVs where we couldn't see colors. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
We sort of have Japan filter here, too.
It's palette. Of course, we're not going to have colors.
It's like a 30 FPS PV, too. It's not 24.
It's a weird looking PV.
I don't know. It's also always jarring when they shoot in faster frame rates or whatever. Because then, like, looks like I'm watching, like, a vlog or something instead of a music video.
Yeah. Everything's too smooth and stuff.
Breaks my immersion.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a summer PV because they're on the beach. Japan's beautiful gray dirt beach. Gotta love
God,
it.
that beach looks terrible. I'm sorry.
I mean, most of Japan's beaches look like that. So, it's not your beautiful white sandy beaches like you see in PVs, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the first thing I noticed was, with the intro, the song sounded hella Everyday Katyusha.
Mm-hmm.
With the horns, the keyboard horns, synth horns. It's just aggressively like, hey, this thing was done by a very big group. Let's do it a couple years later. I feel like we have...
Oh, maybe they forgot about it already.
Yeah, like, people have this idea of, oh, this is a great, concept for summer, which it is, but then it's like, when you do it the same exact way with, like, distorted, palm-muted guitars at the verse and stuff, when you do it the same exact way as the original, it just comes off as a rip-off.
They're even riding bikes.
Not a rip-off, but like a copy of it. Like, of course, it doesn't sound exactly like it, but, like, PIDL did a song called Natsu. I think it's called Natsu. Just Natsu. It was a summer song from last year or 2 years ago. It sounded exactly like Everyday Katyusha. Synth horns with distorted palm-muted guitar riffs. So,
Yeah, man, if you can't beat them, join them.
I guess. But the problem is, I have yet to hear a song that does that well and have, like, a catchy melody at the same time.
Yeah.
My feelings don't change here.
No. I mean,
No.
it's alright. It's alright. It's no Everyday Katyusha, though.
Yeah, it's alright.
I mean, if it comes on, I'll listen to it, but I'm gonna forget it.
Yeah.
Again, 5 minutes after
It's
listening to it.
incredibly forgettable. Like, there's nothing that really hooks it except maybe, like, the first line of the chorus. Like the da-da-da-da line. Maybe that's
Or
it.
the part where they go over the rainbow, which is like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. So it has its moments, but it's still not anything to write home about. It's very standard.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to like all of these while playing Minecraft several times over, and this one I just tuned out almost every time. It's like, okay, it's there,
Yeah.
but there's nothing that grabs me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this just like, even if everything else is really good, like the PVO shot great, like there's just nothing for me to grasp onto for the song. Like, I can't remember any of the melody lines except the one I sang earlier. And it's just, I don't know.
Yep.
It's lacking that, like, that memorability that a song like this kind of needs.
Yep.
To really be strong and survive.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like, it's alright. It's just, it's not memorable.
I wanted to, because Palet's goal is to perform for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
Yeah.
I really wanted to make a joke, but I'm not gonna do it because it's just too inappropriate.
You can type it in somewhere and I'll read it.
I'll let people, I guess, fill it in. The only Olympics they'll be performing at is...
Oh. I get it.
you get it.
I could fill in a couple of those.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm just super unimpressed, and my God, like, they bill themselves as like the little sister group of Paspo.
They're not really living up
Come
to
on, like, give them more stuff to work with. I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
look like an indie group.
They basically are an indie group at this point. There's like no evidence to the contrary that they're getting support like a major group.
Yeah, it's like when you're...
But haven't they had a major release?
They have. That's why this just looks
Yeah.
like an indie group. Like, they're working with no money. That's what I don't understand. It just looks like any other indie group like did this. And I've seen indie groups do things better than this.
Yeah.
With just as a, same amount of budget probably.
Less?
Yeah,
Probably less
even.
too. Yeah.
I mean, you look at like, that Biss spin-off group, Billy Idol.
Yeah.
They did some pretty good stuff with less.
Yeah.
Video
Well, they also had
wise.
some pretty big names behind them too,
Yeah.
where the money wasn't, the names were.
Yeah.
So that helped a bit, but yeah, I completely get your point.
And the PV, I've yet to see anything that draws me into it either. Yay, we're painting a rainbow.
Yeah.
And we're dancing on a shitty beach.
and riding bikes. Riding bikes on grass. That's a terrible idea.
Sort of grass.
Didn't they do
Grassy
that
dirt.
in didn't they do an Everyday Katrusha?
No, they were riding on like the boardwalk and stuff, I think, in that one.
Okay. Which one was
I
the
think
one where
that-
Achan was like trying to chase after them riding
Yeah,
the
I
bike?
think I think she might have been on dirt road there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And at least in the opening scene that I can remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just the PV's just not interesting in a like visual concept. You know, there's like a random shack that they're painting in front of, and you know the beach is dirty. Just not impressive.
Yeah, I mean, we saw... What was that group from last week that we saw with the cell phone video?
Was it the really good? Was it the really good cell phone video? The one on Vimeo,
No,
No.
it wasn't on Vimeo. It was
or the one where they all had?
iRobo.
Oh, that one.
iRobo plus Itazura Maiku.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a good PV for... And they probably had more money than this group does. That was
Well,
crowdfunded.
they crowdfunded that, so
Yeah.
I don't think this was crowdfunded. It was like just management being cheap.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, this is what Palet... Every song I've heard by Palet is this type of song.
Palet's been very unimpressive. Like I was super hyped, you know, like Paspo's one of my favorite groups. They get a little sister group. That's awesome. It's got to be great, right? Same management, same agency. Mixed results. Mostly
Yeah,
negative for me.
Even the Emoto group is kind of mixed results.
Oh, Pucci Paspo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. It's I don't know much else to say about this.
Yeah, I can't really rag on it anymore.
I feel bad. All right,
Please,
Chase.
Palette, do better. All right, I'll give this song. I don't want to rate this. I'll give this like a 65 out of 100, and I'll give the PV a 67.
I'm going to give them both a 50. Because I don't remember them.
That's nice and easy.
Rest in peace. I'll give the PV a 55. Just dull, uninteresting, horrible location, semi-Japan filter. Song, it just sounds like I'm trying to do Everyday Katrusha Light in a bad way. That's gonna be a 45. It's just not a good look, honestly.
Ouch.
Not a good look. That's Palet Over the Rainbow. Next up, get your psychedelic drugs ready, because we're going to talk about And Crazy. Mecha de Sayonara, Subete ni Sayonara. So there's a pun here. There's a CG dude who farts. And there's the word onara in the title.
Is that fart?
Yes. And they say it over and over again in the song.
Wow. What a mature idol group.
So
Onara,
that's what that
onara.
thing was.
Yes, it's a fart. It's a fart cloud. It looks like a nose, like someone took a nose off of someone's face, but it's a fart cloud.
Interesting.
It comes out of the dude's asshole at the end. So that's the story.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Thank you.
that's it.
Thank you for providing the lore
Yeah,
on this
it's very-
story for me.
It's really important that I explain it. So yeah, that's the basic premise of the PV. I mean, if you can call that a premise, like there's only two references to it. It's at the beginning and at the end. Rest of the PV is just the members like walking through a corridor like that's lit to their.
Dude, this
like,
is
member colors.
claustrophobic as all hell. Like,
Yeah, it makes me a little uncomfortable. Like
they use it to some cool effect though, like where they open up doors for each other and
Yeah,
then
it's
like
neat.
yeah.
but
It's
it's
used
like,
to good effect.
it looks like a torn down karaoke box
Mm-hmm.
where it's just like individual rooms. But then
Yeah,
there's
Those
a
are
room with
really
beds.
narrow hallways.
Yeah, I mean it's Japan, man. Everything's just smaller there. It's just to make it fit, in a small country. They have to build everything close together and dense and small and packed. You should try driving in Japan, like
Oh
in
God,
like the
no.
suburbs. It's if you
That
don't have
sounds
a
like a bad
Honda
idea.
Fit like I do, you're not getting anywhere.
So there's also a doctor's office in here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I thought it was a school at first when I saw that, but after seeing the hallways, I don't know.
Yo, that Enka singer's tight though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, the blue one like sings kind of Enka-ish.
No, I mean that's the point. That's what they're going for. But like, is it? It makes no sense with the song. It just comes
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
I didn't think most of this song made sense.
Well, you know what this song reminded me of? It reminded me of Maximum the Hormone. Like a lot of the instrumentals, is like totally Maximum the Hormone.
Yeah, all it's missing is the dude going like over it. Yeah,
That's all it's missing. But like, Maximum the Hormone has its moments of like, hey, that's a random breakdown, and this song has that. But like when
they're
Maximum the
Enka
Hormone,
breakdowns.
yeah, Maximum the Hormone does it. It makes sense. It flows together. This just sounds like they cut the song here and they start a new song for like 5 seconds and then they cut back to the original song.
Well, yeah, but Maximum the Hormone has an actual identity. They're a metal band. This is like an idol group incorporating some metal, and trying to throw in a bit of Enka in there too, which
I don't know.
doesn't flow as well, I guess.
I mean, and Crazy has always been metal.
Yeah,
They've
it's
always
always
been
been rock.
a
Yeah.
rock idol group.
Yeah,
But
heavier. Yeah, for sure.
I don't
If
know.
you just did without the Enka part, like even though that part's pretty cool, it's what makes it kind of unique. It
It
doesn't
makes it
fit
pop.
well.
It doesn't. Yeah, that was my only complaint. But like, I think like the chorus where it's like da 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 da, that part's really catchy. I do like that part.
I feel like I've heard that chorus
I'm sure we have.
several times before.
I'm sure we
Probably.
have. But I like it. I found it to be
Yeah.
catchy.
It worked out for the context.
Yeah.
That it was in.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this song,
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
despite the over effects screaming that they put in.
Or like the part at the bridge where the girl's singing about Michael Jackson and you can't hear her. She says something about Michael Jackson. I don't know what she's saying, but it's due to the fact that there's like filters over her vocals.
Yeah. Yeah, Yellow's got a lot of filtering on her voice, and it's not really pleasant.
She probably sucks at singing or something.
Well, it sounds to me like she's supposed to be the screamer of the group, and she's like, they just have to put the effects on to make it more amplified.
Yeah.
Maybe she can't scream. Maybe she's not good at screaming yet, so they just put it
Yeah.
over her yelling. So makes it work better.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know. I think the Inca part was probably the best part for me.
Well, it's like 2 seconds of the song.
No, there's
Well-
at least 7.
The thing is, like, you know what I didn't like is like the verse in front of it. It's like it's nonsensical. It doesn't sound like singing or talking. It just sounds like blabbering.
Yeah, man. It's a Dempa charm.
I mean, if I were into charms, I'd put it in a bowl, pour milk in it, and eat it as cereal. So,
Okay. That's fine.
is that okay?
You know, I think you hit that one on the head, Chase. This sounds like Dempa, heavy metal, or heavy rock.
Yeah. I mean, it has the Dempa music influence that, incredibly. But,
Well,
yeah, I don't know.
vocally, it reminds me of the Dempa
Yeah.
a lot.
Of the Dempa, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. They're very... A lot of idol groups recently have been pulling a lot from, Dempa music, but...
Yeah, for sure.
It's the new hip and in thing.
Yeah.
What used to be, kind of off kilter in indie is now what's desired and acceptable. You know how it goes.
Yep.
Oh man, I feel like it's missing this one little thing, like in the song,
It's missing a good breakdown.
to make it just amazing. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's missing a good breakdown. Replace the Enka with like a.
But I think it's definitely a good song, though. I really do like the song.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good too.
Probably one of the best songs I've heard from him.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most memorable one that I've ever heard by them, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever kept up with them. Like the last thing we talked about by them was like 3 weeks ago. It really wasn't that good.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
This is pretty good.
All right. Should we give it a rating then?
Yeah. Just why don't you give it a score?
All right. I'll give this song a. Give this song a 79. Doesn't quite break the 80 for me, but it was pretty good. Instrumental was great. I like the random like effects on the voice and the dempa-ish kind of vocal quality. I just wish it was a bit more consistent at times, I guess. I don't know. And I'll give the PV a 76. Except for I hate the CG dude. That was like the worst part of it all.
I don't know. It's so shitty that I think I'm okay with it because
I'm
it's so
not
shitty.
okay with it. I'm really not okay with it. Other than that, like I really liked how they used their sets and their props. And I like how when every girl had like their solo deal, the lights would change color to her color.
Yeah, it's neat.
So it's like the little things. I like that. So that was pretty cool.
Okay. So, did you rate the PV?
Yeah, I gave it a 76.
Okay. I think I'd give the song like a 75. It's all right. It's enjoyable for me. Not something I would necessarily seek out though. The PV I'd give it a 77. It's well shot. It's yeah, like I said, most of these PVs tonight are dance shots. That's not a whole lot of story to them, so kind of hard to rate the differences between them.
I think this song would have been just amazing if it wasn't for like the weird like filtering going on and the verse. If I think the Enka's fine, but like the parts where they're like pretend singing with the filters over their vocals, like if they just replace that with what Rayo says in chat, like rap, like cheesy shitty rap, like new metal rap, I would be totally okay with this, and this could be like the greatest song of all time.
Maybe not the greatest song of all time.
I think it would be like as good as Break Stuff from Limp Bizkit.
That ranks pretty low on some people's lists.
It's like the highest on my list. I love the chorus of the song. It's super catchy. I don't give it a score. Song I'll give a 78. PV I'll do 75. I think it's got a cool atmosphere, cool look to it.
Nice.
So yeah, and crazy. Wait, Draco, you gave your score, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. And crazy. Mecha de sayonara. Subete ni sayonara. Goodbye to everything. And last up, we're gonna talk about Himekyun Fruit Can. How do you say this shit again? Iyo Damashi Otomebushi. Fuck that. I had to Google, I had to deep Google to find out what that fucking kanji read.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird one.
It's like no one ever uses that like combination of kanji, so like I had no idea how to pronounce it.
Good job, Himekyun Fruit Can.
It's just it's fucking, it's Enka as fuck. It's like an Enka song done in a up-tempo rock style that they usually do. Himekyun usually does up-tempo pop rock, so they just kind of tuned it to their style.
I had a really hard time with this song. Every time I listen to it, it's like the middle just evaporated out of it.
Yeah.
And I don't remember it.
Every time I listen to Himiki and Fruit Can, I feel that way.
They've had some good songs in the past, but
They've had good songs, but what's always like irritating me about them is that
There's
don't know if it's
something missing.
I don't know if it's a producer's fault or not, but their vocals sound like garbage. Like they just sound like they're not good singers. Maybe they just aren't good singers.
I
But
think
like
that's probably the case.
they're not. They don't even try and hide it. I don't know. Maybe that's the raw like sound that they're going for, like old punk rock bands used to do. Oh, our singer isn't a good singer, but he just kind of wails and sings off key. He doesn't give a fuck, because he's punk rock. Maybe that's what they're going for. But like, I don't know. When you're in a production like this, I feel like you need to sound a little more professional.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just like the members sound so untalented as singers, and I've noticed this with Himiki and Fruit Can for a long time.
It's just a bit rough at times.
It just doesn't look like there's any filtering on it. Like this is one time where I would say put some filtering on it, see if you can cover it up. It just sounds like they're not good singers. So.
Mm-hmm.
And
you should be trying to go for like a more like acoustic style of vocal. If the bass vocals aren't that good to begin with.
Well, yeah, and the fact that they're trying to do like an Enka style song, like an Enka influenced song, I think makes it even more difficult. Maybe they're just given songs that they just are it's too difficult to sing. I don't
Quite
know.
possibly.
Maybe.
And this style doesn't help, I don't think.
This song starts out like, I don't know. This song confused the hell out of me when I listened to it, because it feels like there's something missing at the beginning, and it feels like it ends abruptly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like should be more to the song. And I honestly don't know what it is about this song. It doesn't feel complete.
Yeah.
It's not the most like compelling song
Yeah.
by
It feels
far.
empty. It feels a little
Yeah.
soulless.
Mm-hmm. It feels, even though it's not like overproduced, it sounds produced.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
like it was kind of put together. Doesn't feel very natural.
I feel like a song like this, you need to have like passion and power behind it. I don't really feel that from like the vocals or the instrumentals. Like I'm listening to it and going, okay, this is like a subtle sounding song because it just sounds somber. Maybe that's what they're going for, but like I feel like this style is more like conducive to like doing it like a power ballad.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
instead they do like, hey, we're like ninja pirates and we're sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. The one thing I do have to compliment though is I like the outfits.
Yeah,
Quite a
it's
bit.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
ninja.
it's,
ninja.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
I think it definitely like carried. The outfits carried this package this
Visual.
time.
Yeah, for sure. But the funny
It's-
thing is, like, they have like dirt rubbed on their faces, and you don't really see like any struggle. They're just like walking around in this like uninhabited island, and then they're like, oh, I have dirt on my face. Oh, it's such a struggle out here.
Well,
Like,
that's the thing.
What is the struggle?
Well, that's the thing. Like they already had the struggle, and now they're taking a dance break to
Well, yeah,
you know,
that
like,
makes
after
total sense.
after
Yeah.
they killed up their enemies are just lying dead behind the camera. You can't
Yeah.
see them.
Or maybe they shipwrecked on the island and now they're,
Okay, yeah, sure.
singing for help.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
That's
I can
probably
get that.
more. That's probably more likely than them killing hordes of enemies.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even have a weapon on them, so.
No, they
Yeah.
pretend they have.
Yeah, they lost it in the shipwreck. See, filling in the holes we got here.
But,
It's
I-
a super nicely shot. It's sleek PV, but boring as fuck.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, they're wandering around the island and then they're dancing. That's pretty much it. Lots of, like, I don't know, cinematography stuff with them sitting and then slow pans and zooms and shit, but nothing engaging about it.
Yeah, I mean, the island looks good, but that's about it.
Yeah, but the island looking good isn't engaging.
Yeah, it's not enough. You need a bit more to go with it.
Yeah, Yeah, it's just like the song. It feels soulless and passionless. It's just
Maybe it's the
empty.
island. Maybe it's a haunted island, and like it sucks the soul out of everything,
Fuck.
including music videos filmed there.
Shit.
Maybe. I mean,
That's a shitty place.
Yeah, dude.
this is pretty. I don't know. It's hollow.
Yeah. It's very empty. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anger like Tokyo Cute made me
You
feel.
feel apathy, dude.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to take drugs like and Crazy made me feel. This just doesn't make me want to feel things.
I feel nothing at all.
I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm done with my comments and I'm ready to rate.
I've become so numb.
I wish I covered that. That would have been pretty.
That would have been so much better.
Yeah.
And it's
All
like,
right.
oh god, we're a group about making people feel numb. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chase, why don't you go rate it?
He make you numb can.
Uh,
All right. God. I'm apathetic to this song. I don't know what to rate it.
yeah.
I don't either.
I'll give this song a 60, I guess. I'm not sure. I'll give this song a 60. Definitely lacking quite a bit. It needs some soul. I'm begging the island to give back the soul that it took from the song. And I'll rate the PV a 75.
Oh, maybe this is the island that Japan and Korea are fighting over.
Maybe. That would make that would make some sense there.
Dokdo Island, I believe.
Yeah. Are they even allowed to go there? I don't think they're allowed to go
No,
there.
they'll probably get killed.
Yeah. Maybe they were fighting Korean soldiers and that's why they're all dirty and stuff. And then they got shipwrecked there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll give the PV 75. That's about it.
A 75. That's wow. I honestly don't know how to rate this. I'm gonna go with 50 across the board on this one because I really don't know how to rate this. There's something there, but it just feels hollow all around.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with 50 across the board on this one.
All right. I'll give the PV a 70. I think it's nicely shot. I like the look of it, but it's just boring as fuck.
Yeah.
The song, I love the melodies. I love the potential. But the vocal work and just overall production is just ballsack. I'm so saddened because
Yeah.
under someone else's direction and maybe someone else singing it, I think this song could be fucking incredible. I hear the potential. I hear the melodies. It's like hauntingly good. But fuck.
I think if this had been Wagaki Band, yeah, it would have been
The
phenomenal.
execution would have been a lot better.
It needed someone else on this. I think this is an incredible song. But yeah. Wait,
Do we have one more?
No, it's gonna
this
be
is
for
the
next
last one.
week.
Oh, okay.
Did I give a score? I don't think I gave it a score. Wait. I gave the PV a 60. No, 70. I'll give the song a 60.
All right.
Just packed with potential. Fucking packed, but just not there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Could have been good.
Could have been good. Could have been amazing, I think.
Alrighty.
Like I said, if like Wagaki Band had done it, I think it could have been really amazing, but it's not, so.
Yeah.
All right, so that's gonna do it for the show. But before we end the show, we're gonna pick the MVPV of the night. That's the most valuable promotion video of the night. Where we pick one PV we watched and discussed visually or audio wise, was the best overall package.
This is a hard one.
Yeah, and there is no standout. It's like, it is not a fun decision tonight. Like, I think we can all agree Tokyo Cute Cute and Palet we could probably say goodbye to.
Those are my two nominees, dude. What the hell are you doing
serious?
to me? No, I'm kidding. Get them out.
I was about to punch you in the face.
Yeah, I would say along with Himekyun as well.
Can we cut Himekyun too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we're left with: Ciao Bella Cinquetti, LINKSTARS, and Crazy. Why don't we go around the room here? Chase, what is your 3, 2, 1, or your top 2, if you had to pick top 2?
I'm still infected by apathy, dude. I'm not sure.
We can go to Drake
I
first.
think I'm gonna have to put Ciao Bella Cinquetti at number 1, and Crazy at 2, and LINKSTAR at 3.
Okay, Draco.
I would go with LINKSTAR's number 1 and Ciao Bella's number 2.
Oh God! It's a split decision.
What is yours?
I'm putting And Crazy number 1 and Ciao Bella Cinquetti number 2 and LINKSTARS number 3.
Well, I wrote it Ciao Bella 1, and you guys both put it as 2.
So you're saying it's the best average?
Yeah, I guess.
But
It only won because of the music.
Yeah.
I thought that like sort of disco-ish style. It's very yeah.
No, I thought LINKSTAR had the best PV song package.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And
Crazy's really good.
The song's good, but I didn't care for the PV.
I don't know.
Yeah,
PV
as
had
much.
some interesting concepts, and the farting dude.
I don't know. Honestly, like Ciao Bella and Crazy are kind of a toss-up for me, but Ciao Bella's my top.
I would rather, okay, if I had to give up one, I'll drop And Crazy because I seem to be the highest on it. You two have it at like number 3. I'm willing to drop
LINKSTAR and Crazy was my second, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd rather give the award to Ciao Bella than LINKSTARS because I think what the song for Ciao Bella was better than either the PV or the song for LINKSTARS. And I don't think Ciao Bella's PV was
Terrible.
horrible. It was not great, but it wasn't horrible.
It was very suggestive.
Very
Yeah,
erotic.
I could have done without the ass wiping, but I mean, it doesn't
Ass swiping was what made it, man.
I guess.
Come on.
I guess. No, but the song is, I think it was the best or the second best song for me. That's why I would say Ciao Bella would be my second pick if I had to say.
All right. So,
This is tough.
Trigger, you want to concede the Ciao Bella? You want to argue your point further?
No, I'm fine with that.
Well, I think LINKSTARS, it just, nothing they did really stuck out to me. Ciao Bella, like, when I heard the song, I was instantly like, okay, this is a good song. I knew it was a good song, that I was gonna like the song. LINKSTARS, I was like, I'm not sure, and even after, like, now 6, 8 listens now, I'm still not sure if I like the song all that much. I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Well-
Trigger, you're right. It has the best overall package.
Yeah,
But-
I don't argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, between LINKSTAR and Ciao Bella, I'm kind of torn because I think Ciao Bella's got the better song and LINKSTAR's
for
has
sure.
the better PV.
Mhm.
But, so, yeah, I mean, I'm fine with Ciao Bella.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Ciao Bella. Who would have thought? Ciao
The
Bella
Possible.
Cinquetti, the Possible, Boom Boom Boom, Jealousy Chowzo would fucking win MVPV of the week. If you're a part of the Ciao Bella Cinquetti management, please contact newschoolclown.com and we'll send you guys a nice little care package and we'll hook you guys up with like Outback Steakhouse coupons or something. Go get some steak.
We'll get you guys some real stripper outfits.
Oh.
All right. I'm
That's
sorry
gonna
about
do
that.
it. That's gonna do it for this week. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.
I'm not sorry.